Sergeant Lorraine Fernandez with the Phoenix Police Department. We're out here today on 48th Avenue and Paradise Lane. I'm going to go ahead and start back a bit because this incident did occur around midnight in Glendale. So there was reports of a shooting in Glendale where Glendale PD was investigating. Some point during that investigation, information was relayed to officers there that an incident, possibly a second shooting, had occurred in Phoenix over here in 48th Avenue and Paradise Lane. At that time, Phoenix officers and Glendale arrived on scene, which was around 2:30 in the morning. At that time, Phoenix officers were advised that Glendale had made entry into the residence and had located 3 individuals inside the residence. 2 were children, a 10-year-old male and a 18-month-old female. There was an adult female also located inside of the house. The Phoenix Fire Department arrived on scene and pronounced all 3 deceased on scene. At that point, the area was secured off and detectives responded to assume the investigation and begin investigating what led to this incident. I can tell you that both of these investigations are related. It is a difficult, very difficult incident to deal with today. No one wants to see harm caused to children. It's very difficult for our officers, our detectives, and our firefighters to deal with this. I'll go ahead and take some questions for right now.
The shooting at the bar in Glendale, we know that an adult woman was shot in the back of the head there. Any updates on her? Is she connected to this family in some way?
Due to that being a Glendale investigation and our Phoenix officers and detectives did not go to that scene, I'm going to have to defer you to the Glendale Police Department for that information. I was advised also when I got on scene here that the Glendale PIO is available for sound throughout the day, so if you guys can reach out to him, it can help get some of those answers for you guys on what initially happened today.
The dad of the children, have you gotten any update on how he's doing?
I haven't received an update on how he's doing. I can imagine that he's crushed, just like our community receiving this information. Again, children are most innocent. They're what we show up for work to protect every day. It is a very difficult scene for everyone at this time. So I can imagine that the family, including the suspect's family in this instance, are all crushed and dealing with a huge tragedy today.
And the dad was not harmed and physically harmed in the shooting initially?
The preliminary information that I received is he was not harmed.
Do you know if the mother has a criminal record or were police aware of her beforehand?
We don't have any records of us responding out here to this residence for domestic violence at this time. We did look into any behavioral health incidents as well, and we didn't locate any.
Any DCS involvement at all with the family?
I don't have that information at that time, yeah.
Could you tell us how Phoenix police became aware that a shooting happened in this residence, or that there were maybe people deceased inside? Was that a 911 call from a neighbor, or was it different?
So I can't give you the specifics of exactly how that happened because, again, we didn't have officers or detectives at the Glendale location. So it was just relayed to us, and we were able to respond and get the information because Glendale was here first when they made entry into the residence and discovered the 3 individuals.
Any idea on a motive? Why would this happen?
You know, it's honestly a great question. It is a difficult question to even think of a possible answer of what could justify something like this. I don't know if we have a motive that we could establish right now. I don't know if there would be a motive that would even be acceptable for something like this. Go ahead.
Do you have an age for the mom, the dad, and the bystander?
I don't have a specific age right now. I am working on putting together a media advisory for you guys to include everyone's names, and I'll have that out to you shortly to include the incident number and time, along with some domestic violence hotline numbers to provide to you guys, and hopefully you can broadcast those out for us as well.
Fair to say, though, if we call this a domestic violence incident between maybe mom and father, is that an accurate statement?
It seems to be fair at the moment.
Thank you.
And you can't share the names now, but you will in this release?
Yes, I'll share them with you shortly, yeah. And just some additional information for you guys. Please, if you could help us with relaying information to our community members. Phoenix.gov, we do have information for domestic violence hotlines. If you need any sort of resources, a lot of those informations can be provided there. In my media advisory, I will also be including the National Domestic Violence Hotline number. A lot of these times these incidents happen and there's not a lot of information that gets reported to us, and then you have huge incidents that happen. So I beg of you, if you see something, please say something. We are here to help. We want to help. Please allow us to.
What kind of resources do the Phoenix PD have for officers that respond to these kind of scenes?
That's a great question. I appreciate you asking that. We have our own EAU that responds out to these types of incidents, along with any other sort of critical incident that happens. And we have them come out. We provide counseling, whether it's just talking to someone, giving them some water, a snack until they can actually decompress and kind of start accepting what they're seeing. It is a very difficult thing, but it's something that continues to get followed up with each of these officers, detectives, and our crime scene investigators that come out as well.
Is this case handled the exact same as if this was a homicide investigation with someone that was still alive? The murder-suicide aspect of this, that investigation still happens the same way, would you say?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would say the same way. Yes. Anything else, guys? Again, thank you for coming out. I really appreciate you getting the message across.